Lactobacillus, the probiotic darling of the yogurt world, is quietly earning a reputation as a multitasker that doesn't stop at gut health. It moonlights as a skin therapist too. Whether applied directly to the skin or consumed orally through probiotic-rich yogurt, Lactobacillus strains are increasingly being recognized for their ability to strengthen the skin barrier, hydrate parched cells, and even reduce the redness, itching, and inflammation associated with conditions like eczema and psoriasis. That's right, your yogurt might not just be comforting your stomach, it could also be giving your skin a much-needed pep talk. Let's start with the skin barrier, the body's personal bouncer. When functioning properly, this outermost layer, made mostly of lipids and proteins, keeps moisture in and harmful irritants out. But for people with chronic inflammatory skin conditions, or even just stressed, dry skin, this barrier becomes a bit like a leaky roof. That's where Lactobacillus steps in, not with a hammer and nails, but with biochemical finesse. Topically applied Lactobacillus extracts have been shown to promote the expression of ceramides and tight junction proteins, two essential components for maintaining barrier integrity. Think of them as the mortar between your skin's cellular bricks. Without them, water evaporates and inflammation creeps in. With them, you get smoother, stronger, more hydrated skin. But the probiotic magic doesn't stop on the outside. When consumed orally, as in a bowl of live culture yogurt, Lactobacillus can influence skin health from within through the gut-skin axis, a communication network that sounds suspiciously like pseudoscience until you realize how interconnected our systems actually are. An unbalanced gut microbiome leads to increased intestinal permeability, that dreaded leaky gut, which can let inflammatory compounds spill into circulation, eventually flaring up in the skin. Regular intake of yogurt-rich in Lactobacillus strains appears to restore balance in the gut, reducing systemic inflammation and modulating immune responses that trigger skin issues. In studies, patients with eczema who added Lactobacillus-rich yogurt to their diets saw measurable reductions in skin flare-ups and itching, along with improved quality of life. Not a bad result from something that tastes like dessert. What's especially intriguing is how Lactobacillus seems to work on multiple fronts. It enhances hydration by helping skin cells retain moisture. It reduces oxidative stress by boosting the production of antioxidant enzymes, and it dampens immune overactivity, which is a core issue in both eczema and psoriasis. In short, it's not just putting out one fire, it's running around the building with a hose, a toolkit, and a cooling fan. And it's doing all of this with minimal risk. Unlike corticosteroids or immunosuppressive drugs, lactobacillus-based therapies come with an incredibly gentle safety profile. That makes them especially appealing for children, the elderly, and anyone who's tired of slathering on harsh creams or chasing elusive miracle cures that work for a week and then vanish like a skincare mirage. That's not to say probiotic yogurt is a panacea. Severe psoriasis isn't going to vanish overnight because you switch to Greek yogurt, and anyone with serious dermatologic conditions still needs professional care. But as a complementary approach, it's hard to beat. Yogurt is accessible, affordable, and pleasant to consume. It requires no prescription, no pharmacy line, and no complicated instructions, just a spoon and a willingness to let good bacteria do their thing. So while skincare companies chase ever more exotic ingredients, from snail mucin to meteorite dust, Lactobacillus quietly continues to show up in clinical studies with steady, promising results. Whether it's healing the gut or rebuilding the skin's outer fortress, this humble microbe is proving that sometimes real beauty and real science comes in cultured, creamy forms.